Kenya is home to some of the most beautiful landscapes and wildlife found nowhere else on earth. With its rich biodiversity and cultures, it has become a travel destination not only in the region but across the globe.
Kenya still remains a destination of choice for many travelers. We boast of the authentic safari, which is spiced by the wondrous Masai Mara migration and rich cultural experiences. Our wildlife is anchored by a successful conservation model.
I always tell friends that I meet across the world if they haven't been to Kenya, it's actually a criminal offense. And I think it's because of the beauty of the country. It's because of the unique sites. It's because of the amazing people that we have in our country.
Kenya does have so much to offer, whether it's luxury resorts, adventure travel, wildlife, world-class athletics, traditional cultural experiences. Travelers can really find something, and usually many extraordinary things to excite their interest.
As pristine location for sports, tourism and business, Nairobi, Kenya is playing host to the ASTA 2017 Destination Expo, a gathering of travel professionals from around the world.
Kenya has 42 communities, and each community expresses herself in a completely unique and different way in terms of music and dance. This is Karibuni Kenya. We are telling the world that welcome to Kenya, because Kenya hakuna matata.
The American Society for Tourist Agents, ASTA, is the world's largest association of travel professionals. They are gathered to discuss how Kenya can be marketed as a travel destination.
In 2016, America became Kenya's #1 inbound market. The primary reason that we host these destination expos is to increase the trust and understanding amongst travel professionals. There is no substitute for face-to-face interaction and experiential learning. At the core of travel agents, I believe, are storytellers. And when you leave this destination expo in particular, oh, what a story you'll have to tell.
I just want to commend ASTA at the outset for choosing Kenya for its annual Destination Expo. The number of Americans coming is increasing, it's accelerating, and in fact, for the first time in 2016, the number of visitors from the United States outnumbered those from the United Kingdom, which was traditionally the source of the most visitors.
ASTA Destination Expos are held in different countries each year and are geared towards opening up locations to the world through destination travel.
And we are thrilled to be in Nairobi today for our first ASTA Destination Expo in Central Africa. And we've got over 180 delegates that are here that are going to learn about selling the destination and hopefully bring back their clients and increase the number of visitors to Kenya and to Nairobi itself.
Kwa kupitia hili kongamano tumeweza kukutana na travel agents wengi sana wanaotoka Marekani. Kwa hiyo naamini tutafungua wigo wa soko la utalii kwa upande wa Marekani.
And the ASTA is a delegate of all the travel agency, American Society of Travel Agency. And I love their concept, and most of the time I always attend it for 30 years.
I'm really excited to be here. My experience in Nairobi has been wonderful, and I'm going to Masai Mara tomorrow for 3 nights, so I just can't wait to experience it.
As part of the expo, the travel team visited several iconic locations such as the Karen Blixen Museum, the Giraffe Center, an elephant orphanage, and the Nairobi National Park, which is the only national park in the world inside a capital city.
Karen Blixen Museum is the house where Karen used to live when she was in Africa. And she lived here from the year 1917 to the year 1931, when she went back to Denmark and never came back. These are the items Karen used when she was in Africa in this house.
It touches my heart to see this in person, to see these orphans thriving is an amazing experience.
Seeing the elephant that my wife had adopted on the internet, playing in the mud and pushing the other elephants around, it gave you a feeling of, you know, you're contributing a little bit, a tiny bit, to make the world a little better.
The place is called Giraffe Center. That's what everybody knows it, but it's actually a non-government organization called African Fund for Endangered Wildlife. They take care for a specific type of giraffe called the Rothschild giraffe, which is highly endangered.
I'm here to kiss the giraffe, my lifelong dream.
And I'm so excited about this trip because this is my first time to have all this animal right in front of me. And especially here in the Giraffe Center, this is my first time to kiss the giraffe.
The ASTA Kenya chapter has won the Best International Chapter for 2 years in a row in 2015 and 2016, making it one of the fastest growing chapters within the association.
Kenya is recognized worldwide as a leading tourist destination, and this is affirmed by her status as the second-time holder of the prestigious leading safari destination accolade by the World Travel Awards in 2015. We are also currently the second best MICE destination in Africa and offer cutting-edge, multifaceted conferences and facilities.
With the destination markets opened up through associations such as the ASTA 2017 EXPO, the country is likely to benefit from tourism and business generated through such a forum.
ASTA Destination Kenya 2017 event offers a great opportunity for Kenya to sell directly to tour operators, travel agents, and people who would ideally be interested in actually selling long-haul destinations like Kenya.
Take advantage of this event. It's not an event that would be coming every day. It's not a platform that you would find in most places. These guys are eager to learn. The fact that they've flown for 24 hours on their busy schedule in America, it says that these guys are ready to invest. They are ready to actually do promotion of the country. So it would be a loss if somebody does not present themselves or present the product that they do sell or they do offer in tourism to these agents who are here.
The effects of the Expo are starting to be felt, with the United States government granting Kenya a license to be able to fly commercial airliners directly to the country.
We've been working for a long time to establish direct flight connections between Nairobi and the United States, and Kenya took a major step toward that goal when it received the FAA's International Aviation Safety Assessment Category 1 rating just this last week. And a Category 1 rating means that a country's civil aviation authority complies fully with international standards on safety and oversight, and this is great news for everybody who's coming to Kenya. For every American who travels here, it's great news for Kenyans, it's great news for everybody.
The US is the leading source market based on our latest statistics, having received slightly below 100,000 arrivals last year, representing 17.5% growth and a market share of 11.3%. And these numbers is without an air accessibility directly from Nairobi to the US. I want to imagine in the next couple of years when there's a direct flight from Nairobi or from Atlanta or New York directly to Kenya, what will be the numbers?
It's exciting to see now that Kenya is going to be able to get direct flights from the United States. I think that's going to help.
Kenya is now looking at how to improve its Mombasa port so as to attract cruise liners.
We will work with Bandari College, with the Ministry of Labour and the cruise ships recruiting agents so that we can see that jobs are created. When cruise ships land here, we want to see also people who can communicate on the language and understand the country, so can share with the clients.
With the port's proximity being close to 2 national parks an hour's drive away, the tourists can have a chance to visit these sites and back within 3 hours. No trip to Kenya is complete without a visit to the Masai Mara National Park. The Masai Mara is home to a diverse collection of wild animals, some of which are only found here.
Here in the Masai Mara with ASTA for ASTA's Destination Expo 2017, and we're here experiencing safari. It's been amazing to see all these animals in their natural habitat, especially the little baby lion cubs and chasing after their mother and playing, so it's been wonderful.
Being here is probably one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had. It is, I think soul-stirring, I think it's life-changing, and I think it touches my heart in particular very deeply.
While 80% of all travel in the United States is sold through travel agencies and worth over $152 billion annually, it is hoped that from the ASTA 2017 Destination Kenya Expo, the stakeholders in the travel and destination industry can fully enjoy the benefits accrued from this expo in Kenya and beyond.
Tourism is 11% of our GDP. It employs 9% of our skilled labor. So if it goes down, the whole economy is shattered. So we appeal to you. It is something that is sensitive, that we need to stand together. And I can assure you, the Kenyan government has invested heavily on security. We have even established a Kenya Tourism Police Unit to just deal with clients who want help when they become victims. And we assist as much as we can.
But we've seen everything, the big 5, the little 12. It's been a very glorious trip. You have a beautiful country.
I have been on safaris before, but there's something very natural about this. I think that there's a beauty and a warmth to the people here.
I've found the Kenyan people to be extremely friendly, welcoming, glad to have visitors experience their country.
I love Kenya, and I just love the Masai Mara with all the animals we saw yesterday and today.
And this is one hell of an experience. I love Kenya.